Morning to you all out there, and welcome to another one of my videos. Hope you're well. Hope you've had a positive week in these depressing times. But let's not be maudlin. Where am I today? I was away at the weekend in Ramsgate, of all places, by the sea, and I was driving my wife mad because all I was talking about, well, there's a good place to dig bait and there's a good place to fish. And I think she was getting a bit tired of it, but we had a nice weekend, went for a lovely walk, weather was with us, nice food, bit of nice beer, and got back late yesterday, so short journey today. I'm down in Shoreham. Tide's right out, just waiting for it to start coming back in. It's literally on the turn now. 2 rods, 2 multipliers, 2 hook scratching rig on this one, small hooks. Not using clip leads unless the tide starts running, but I want the leads and the bait to move around a bit. Targeting bream, that's the plan, and then on this one I'm going to chuck it out and let the tide come back on it. And I've got a clipped up 5 lugworm tipped off with some white bait, running ledger, non-gripper lead. So don't know, I'll fish till probably about lunchtime and then trundle home. That's the plan. Well, a couple of people I just want to say hello to. Brian and Dave, you are in the circle of love, and I know that it does knack you off, guys, but a little bit of humour in our life never harms. And then there was another chap, Mike Smith, who made a very, very valid comment, I have to say. I try and keep balance in my videos, and particularly around other people who are on the beach, although I do get challenged like the rest of us out there, but it's all meant to be tongue-in-cheek, and it's meant to be a little bit of light-heartedness. But he's a canoeist, a paddleboarder, and an ardent and avid fisherman, and he raised a point in his comment along the lines of he'd probably get negative feedback from out there, but I just want to say thanks to all of you, because you're all really nice people, and you have balance in your life, and that's what's important. And I think you know, everyone should have balance in their lives, and this beach is equally to be shared amongst all of us, is the point I'd like to make. And generally in the world there are people who don't have understanding of others and are selfish, but that's across all walks of life. But valid point, and I'll bear it in mind. But it's all about learning, isn't it? I think it's about understanding, and as he was saying, he's had weights chucked at him, as I have when I used to own a boat. But Arthur Sandwich, if you're watching, chat, big hello to you. I really, really appreciate the comments, as I do from all of you out there. It cheers my life up in these difficult, depressing times. And I do get a bit down in the dumps sometimes because I haven't seen my children, and I really, really, really miss them. But yeah, along with lots of other people out there, I'm sure. And then I've got a subscriber in Costa Rica. I just want to say hello to you, Gunter Martinez. So, hola, ¿cómo está mi amigo de pesca? And I'm nearly at 500 subscribers, and I need more, because I'm aiming to get up to 1,000 in the next probably 6 months, and I'm minimum 1 video a week is the plan, work allowing and time off allowing, and weather allowing, obviously. But I'm very fortunate to be able to come down here. Beach is relatively close to where I live, so and it's a nice beach, very steep, out onto sand, so not really snaggy, little bit of rock out there. But who knows today? So let's put the big rod out first. Big rod, what am I talking about? They're both the same size, you stupid man. Idiot. Right, so this is the ledger with all the lugworm on it. Kind of fishing over sort of rocky, weedy sort of eel grass or whatever it's called out there. Will do. Seems to be my stock phrase, doesn't it? That will do. And Ross, if you're watching, it hasn't rained yet. Poor old Ross was going to come down today, but he saw the weather forecast and he doesn't like rain. And I keep telling him, buy an umbrella. And he keeps telling me, well, I've got an umbrella, which he sits sort of squeezed under. But I don't know if it will rain today. But Ramsgate, what a hidden gem. I've never ever been there. It was a fantastic place. All the different types of beach you could go to, beautiful parks, stone gardens with beautiful flowers. Whoever looked after Ramsgate, or whatever the council is down there, have done a really, really good job. No litter. Beautiful flowers all over the place for like miles either way. We walked from Ramsgate to Broadstairs and then beyond going towards Margate, and it was beautiful. Cliff tops, parks, beach, like big wide esplanades, I suppose you could walk along. Loads of toilets, very important for me. And fantastic scenery, really friendly people. And then I ended up in a pub in like a courtyard on the way back, and they were playing bull in there, all these old people. And then right next to me were three drunk people, like street people, I suppose, and they were really nice. I was talking to them, and even they were pleasant. So it just was a lovely place. It was a great weekend, fantastic buildings, and somewhere I could live, I have to say, or stay in. Never ever been there, and it's not that far away. And then now I've just picked this up on the beach, a stone with some writing on it, and I'm thinking, oh, will that be cheery stuff? And I've just read the message. It goes, you, as in you, will die tomorrow. But whoever wrote this, I would tell you, you can't spell tomorrow. T-O-M-M. And then A-R-R-O, Tamara. So if I was superstitious, I'd be worried about it. But fortunately for me, I'm not. So that's what happens with that. If they'd said, you will not catch fish, that probably would have been more hurtful, and I probably would have believed it. Right, this rod has been going Garrity. So let us see what we have on here. Well, I can feel something tapping. I was just talking to my wife, saying, oh, that there's a point where the tide returns to the marker, and that's where they start biting, and it's just arrived there. But all the other hooks are stripped. So they're out there. You'll do, little fish. They're cracking little fish, these things. They really account well for their size. But they're very spiky. Whoa! Come on, you. I'm not trying to harm you. There we go. Another little cracker. Right, you, let's get you back into your little watery house. Oh, yes, please. Go on then. You're on off like a little bullet. These are the fish. A few over there. Now, this is what I'm having to contend with. Fishing is contrary, isn't it? It was all going so well. They were starting to bite. I've had a few bites. Tide's coming in. But now I'm dealing with all this shit. Maybe it's just a one-off. We are optimistic, aren't we, fishermen? Bait's all gone though. How did they manage to do that? Right, let's rebait it and get it back out there again. Nature has beaten me. I keep getting clumps of this, and Ross doesn't like the rain. I don't like the weed. So I'm going to pack up and go, and the chap next to me is hauling in slew loads of it. It's coming up to the top of the tide, and yeah, it happens. So I'm going to go home, I'm going to drink cider. Thank you all for watching, it's really, really appreciated. And it gives me something to do during the week, and I like reading all the comments while I'm at work. So take care, as ever. I'm nearly at 500 subscribers, so if you like what I'm doing and you're new to the channel, I'd really appreciate the old thumbs up and the old push on that subscribe. Every time I say this, I sound like I'm begging. Well, I sort of am, I suppose. But look after yourselves, and I'm out again. Well, I'm going to, where am I going? Sort of Selsey way. I'm going to stay down there for a couple of days. That's the plan. So I'm going to fish maybe Pagham and or Bognor, weed allowing. So till then.